Number 10. Xi'an Water Park. Wave pools are a highlight of many water parks across the globe, allowing guests to experience gentle, beach-like waves without traveling to the ocean. However, the machinery that generates these waves can also be risky when things go wrong. In July 2019, hundreds of visitors gathered at Xi'an Water Park in northeastern China to escape the summer heat. The wave pool was packed, but suddenly, a mechanical failure caused the system to produce a wave far larger than intended. The massive surge sent people flying into the air and crashing onto the hard poolside tiles. Amid terrified screams, injured visitors, many bleeding, scrambled to get out of the water, fearing another wave might follow. In the aftermath, at least 44 people sustained serious injuries. Miraculously, no fatalities occurred, though the incident could easily have ended in tragedy. While initial rumors claimed the operator was intoxicated during the mishap, park authorities later clarified that a sudden power outage had triggered the malfunction. The explanation only deepened concerns, as it suggested that under similar conditions, such a dangerous event could happen again. Number 9. Y40 The Deep Joy. Located in Italy, Y40 The Deep Joy holds the title of the world's deepest swimming pool, reaching an incredible depth of 130 feet, roughly equivalent to a 14-story building. It holds about 152,000 cubic feet of water and features a standard rectangular pool design that transitions into a cylindrical shaft, plunging to its record-breaking depth. As you might expect, this pool isn't meant for casual swimming. Instead, it's a training and exploration site for scuba divers and free divers. The pool includes underwater caves, platforms, and ledges for practice, as well as a transparent viewing tunnel where spectators can observe divers descending into the deep blue. However, with such extreme depth comes significant risk. A single mistake underwater can quickly become dangerous, especially given the pressure and complexity of deep diving. Because of this, anyone who dives into Y40 must first sign a liability waiver, a precaution acknowledging the potential hazards of venturing into one of the world's most extraordinary aquatic environments. Number 8. San Alfonso del Mar. The pool at the San Alfonso del Mar resort in Chile holds the Guinness World Record as the largest swimming pool on Earth. Spanning nearly 20 acres and plunging up to 115 feet deep in some areas, it contains a staggering 66 million gallons of seawater. To put that in perspective, its length is equivalent to about 20 Olympic-sized swimming pools placed end to end. This enormous lagoon draws water directly from the Pacific Ocean, which is then filtered and treated before circulating through the pool. However, such a colossal structure comes with an equally massive upkeep. Annual maintenance reportedly costs around $3 million. While photos of the pool might suggest it's open for swimming, visitors are actually forbidden from doing so. The pool is now reserved exclusively for boating and kayaking. Anyone attempting to swim in it is quickly stopped by security staff. The reason is simple. The pool's sheer size makes it impossible for lifeguards to effectively monitor or rescue someone in trouble. There are also unconfirmed reports that a tragic drowning incident involving a young boy occurred not long after the pool's grand opening, which may have prompted the strict no swimming policy in place today. Number 7. Chongqing. When extreme heat strikes, most people head straight for the pool. But in 2016, residents of Chongqing, a major city in western China, took that idea to a whole new level. As temperatures soared to a blistering 104 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius, thousands flocked to a popular public swimming pool to cool off. The result was an unbelievable sight. The pool became so overcrowded that it was nearly impossible to see the water beneath the sea of people. Photos from that day went viral, showing swimmers packed shoulder to shoulder, leaving virtually no room to move. Observers even joked that the scene resembled dumplings boiling in water. Yet beyond the humor, serious safety concerns emerged. With so many people crammed together, the potential for accidents was extremely high. Officials worried about contamination, questioning whether the pool's filtration and chemical systems could handle that level of use. Even more alarming was the lack of rescue possibilities. If someone began to drown, lifeguards would have no way to reach them in time. And in the event of an emergency evacuation, the sheer density of the crowd could easily have led to chaos or even crushing injuries. The Chongqing pool incident remains a striking reminder of how dangerous overcrowding can become in extreme heat. Number 6. The library's blood red pool. We're so accustomed to swimming pools being blue and clear that anything different feels almost unsettling. And that's exactly the effect created by the pool at the Library Resort in Thailand. Located on Chaweng Beach, Koh Samui, this luxury minimalist resort features one of the most visually striking pools in the world, with water that appears to be a deep, blood-red color. Despite its eerie look, there's nothing unusual about the water itself or its treatment. The illusion comes entirely from the vivid red, orange, and yellow tiles lining the pool floor and walls, which cause light to reflect in a way that gives the water its crimson hue. However, this striking design choice comes with a downside. The dark coloring makes it harder to see the bottom, which can disorient swimmers and even make the pool feel slightly intimidating. While it's undeniably a stunning spot for photos, it's also one where caution is advised. Diving in carelessly could lead to serious injury, as the red tint can distort depth perception. Beautiful but unsettling, the library's blood red pool proves how powerful and potentially deceptive design can be. Number 5. The Open Scandinavian Winter Swimming Championship. Every February, the Open Scandinavian Winter Swimming Championship takes place in Skellefteå, Sweden, a competition that pushes the limits of human endurance. The event is held in a 25-meter pool carved directly out of ice nearly 2 feet thick, located just about 100 miles south of the Arctic Circle. Temperatures during the event are brutally cold, and plunging into the 32 Fahrenheit Celsius, water delivers an immediate shock to the body. Swimmers experience a burning sting on their skin, their chest tightens, and breathing becomes extremely difficult. Without proper precautions, a person can lose consciousness within 15 minutes in such icy water, and death from hypothermia could occur within an hour if not treated. Because of these dangers, the event is heavily monitored. Medical staff, divers, and rescue teams are stationed around the pool at all times. Nearby, saunas and hot tubs are available for swimmers to quickly reheat their bodies and prevent hypothermia after competing. Despite the risks, many participants claim that winter swimming provides remarkable health benefits, including reduced stress, improved mood, better sleep, and even weight loss. Still, this extreme sport is not for the faint-hearted. If anything goes wrong, the cold can overwhelm the body in seconds, leaving even the strongest swimmer helpless against the icy depths. Number 4. The Pool of Death. Hawaii is home to countless breathtaking swimming spots, but few are as infamous or as perilous as the so-called Pool of Death. Located on the island of Kauai, this natural pool sits along the rugged coastline, carved into volcanic rock and filled with crystal-clear ocean water. At first glance, it looks like the perfect tropical paradise, calm, inviting, and ideal for a refreshing swim. However, this apparent serenity is dangerously deceptive. The pool connects directly to the open ocean, and waves can surge into it without warning. When the tide shifts or a powerful swell rolls in, the once gentle water can transform into a violent torrent, slamming swimmers against the jagged volcanic walls or pulling them beneath the surface. Over the years, numerous people have lost their lives here. Some drowned after being caught in the sudden waves, while others were fatally injured after being hurled onto the rocks. Despite its deadly reputation, the Pool of Death continues to attract visitors drawn by its beauty, often unaware of just how treacherous it can be. It stands as one of the most dangerous swimming spots in the world, a stunning reminder that nature's beauty can sometimes hide lethal power. Number 3. Nemo 33. Before Italy's Y40 claimed the title, Nemo 33 in Belgium held the record as the world's deepest swimming pool, plunging to an impressive depth of 113 feet. The pool holds around 660,000 gallons of natural spring water, kept at a comfortable 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, year-round. Its crystal-clear waters reveal an intricate underwater world, complete with artificial caves, ledges, and tunnels designed for training and exploration. Though from the surface, the bottom is almost impossible to see. Nemo 33 welcomes tourists, beginner divers, and professionals alike. But due to the extreme depth, safety is taken very seriously. Strict regulations ensure that no one under 12 years old is permitted, and every diver must be accompanied by either an instructor or a dive partner. Thanks to these rigorous safety measures, the facility has impressively maintained a spotless record with no fatalities since opening. But make no mistake, diving here is not without risk. A single lapse in judgment or equipment failure deep below the surface could quickly turn fatal, as rescue would be nearly impossible in time. Nemo 33 remains a marvel of design and adventure, a place where thrill and danger coexist just a few meters below the surface. Number 2. Marina Bay Sands. Among Singapore's many luxurious hotels, none are more iconic than the Marina Bay Sands, and its rooftop infinity pool is truly in a league of its own. Perched 1,115 feet above the ground, it holds the title of the world's highest swimming pool, offering swimmers a breathtaking panoramic view of the city's skyline. Floating at that height, right on the pool's edge, gives the surreal sensation of swimming above the clouds. However, this is not a destination for those with a fear of heights. Many visitors have described feeling uneasy or even panicked once they realize just how high up they are. The experience, while exhilarating, can feel completely unnatural, like being suspended between the sky and the city below. Because of its location, the pool is also directly exposed to Singapore's tropical weather. When sudden storms roll through, strong winds and heavy rain can make the water rough and disorienting. In such conditions, getting out safely can become a real challenge, and staff members are always on alert to assist swimmers. Despite the risks, the Marina Bay Sands Infinity Pool remains one of the most extraordinary and awe-inspiring places in the world to take a swim. Number 1. The Devil's Pool. The most dangerous swimming pool on Earth isn't man-made. It's a natural wonder shaped over thousands of years. Known as the Devil's Pool, this terrifying yet breathtaking sight sits right on the edge of Victoria Falls in Zambia. Here, a shallow rock basin forms a small swimming area just a few feet from where the Zambezi River plunges 355 feet down the sheer cliff face. This spot has become a magnet for thrill-seeking tourists, drawn by the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to literally swim at the edge of one of the world's largest waterfalls. The surrounding rocks create a natural barrier that helps keep swimmers from being swept over, but only just. One wrong move, a sudden surge in the current, or a slip on the slick rocks could easily prove fatal. While the pool offers jaw-dropping views and unbeatable photo opportunities, it's also claimed several lives over the years. Strong undercurrents can pull swimmers beneath the surface, and the proximity to the roaring drop makes every second a calculated risk. Despite the dangers and the tragic accidents that have occurred, many visitors still choose to take the plunge, calling it one of the most beautiful and exhilarating experiences imaginable.